Idaho is corruption. My name is Jim Clark, and I'm an injured worker out of the state of Idaho. I'm a farm worker who got hurt while out on the job one morning, out in the fields. And because of my background, I guess the Idaho State Industrial Commission wants to take advantage of that on me. Because I had to work in temp services quite a bit all my life, and it's documented. But that's not the way it is in their findings of facts and conclusions of law. Because of my literacy in how computers work, and because I'm old school, I'm just learning the computer and everything myself over the last few years since my injury. My company was found in 21 serious violations by OSHA. During that time, up till Lynn Luker was assigned in 2010, I had to handle my case on my own. I caught the state insurance fund, Idaho State Identity Fund, the ones that pay for workers' compensation. I caught them committing fraud, 3 separate occasions. And the Industrial Commission, the referee, Donahue, that was assigned to it, I was arguing with them that they didn't need these records, but in fact, they'd already received my private health records. Matter of fact, one of those sets of records they received was from Safe Corporation out of Oregon Workers' Compensation. And because of the fact that I had a doctor that was in relation to that injury, also related into the one in 2008 where I almost lost my life, which is what the state Idaho is responsible for, but in their writings, but it's how they worded it. You can believe their story, which I believe a lot of you are. I can't comprehend it. But clearly they've taken Dr. Hansen, somebody that I seen in 2006 related to my elbow injury, because I lived right on the border, Oregon and Idaho. So they're in Ontario, where I did have an arm injury of the elbow, which was a Oregon Workers' Compensation through Safe Corporation. Well, after before the surgery was to happen, I had a second opinion done by another doctor out of Idaho, which that doctor happened to be Dr. Hansen. Dr. Hansen did mention surgery in relation to this 2005 injury. Well, I couldn't see him because he wasn't a medical provider for Safe Corporation. So I ended up seeing Dr. Sandifer out of Baker City, Oregon. He's the one that did the surgery on the elbow. But what they've done is, in 2008, when I did get an injury of the right forearm here, because when I was life flighted, it was almost 80 miles away, so it was about 160, 170 miles of a round trip. But I couldn't be going back and forth there to see this doctor that seen me at the emergency room, so I had it transferred over to another doctor, which ended up to be Dr. Hansen. So what they've done, unless you know the record as a whole, why doesn't somebody come and see me? They have manipulated Dr. Hansen's records from his little notes of 2007 and 6 in relation to an arm elbow injury that he knew about, but did nothing in regards to it, and manipulated over into my 2008 injury to where it doesn't exist. Yes, it has happened. Why doesn't somebody come forward? I'm an injured worker who clearly the Idaho State Industrial Commission's findings of facts and conclusions of law is not held together by their physicians. Because you see, I got smart and bought this smartphone, which, because I'm ignorant to how things work. What I got here is, oh man, you're not going to be able to really see it. Well, what I've got here is here it has a thing in regards to see how close I can get. It has the Idaho, there it is, Crybaby Foods. But if you notice what it says here on the when the findings of facts and conclusions of law was done, it's stating here it was done on, let's see here, I'm reading it backwards. Well, there's a couple of dates there, but in reality, when you open it, oh, can't open it with that, duh. When you open it, there, that might open it. Here it comes. Uh-oh. This web is not available. Reload. Go back here. Well, something's not right there, huh? But, so what's going on there? Idaho? Corruption.